Hello everyone, welcome to the stream. I'm Grogue. Getting my chair into the right place. Welcome to the stream. You're watching on Grogue 1, Twitch and YouTube. I hope you're all having a lovely Friday and looking forward to the weekend. To our returning viewers, welcome back. Glad you could join us. Hope you enjoy the evening's antics. To our new viewers, welcome to you as well. Lurking is by all means welcome. Don't be shy, say hi. Let us greet you, acknowledge you. Thank you for your time. Because you're giving it up to watch us, and we appreciate that. So say hi. If you do like the content, click the like, thumbs up. And if you want to be notified of further streams, events and things like that, just, subscribe, follow. Doesn't cost you anything, and it helps promote this channel a little bit. Yeah, about it from me for that part. Let's see, Wazzy's already in Discord. Let's join him, and then we're gonna get into the game. It's not wasting your time. Star Citizen. Hello, Ozzy.
Good evening.
How you doing?
So far so good. Waiting. Yeah.
For me, sorry. Yes, I am running a little late this evening.
No problem. I'll take it out of your time later.
I took advantage of the public holiday and was busy with some housework, stripping door frames and whatnot, and took a little longer to clean up and pack away and get myself sorted before the stream started. Well, not really a honey to-do list, but a list of things that I'm busy on around the house. Currently busy stripping. We've got steel door frames. They're not looking too great, so I've been stripping them down to bare metal. Going to do some rust removal and repair on them, and get them back into nice condition, repaint them, etc. So, and we're replacing the doors and all the what do they call it? The mongering, the key latches and handles and stuff as well. So yeah, got that to do too. So yeah, I took advantage of the day off.
Yeah, you're in menu, send an invite, and then we can enter.
Yeah. Invite to party.
Right, let's go.
Ghostbusters. Am I still in Everest again? I think I am back in Everest again.
Well, I'm still in Krill 1, so...
Krill 1, okay. You busy salvaging?
I was just, finishing. Yeah. I sent 10 million to Pleb earlier today.
Okay.
I didn't want to... The MSR, it's not my kind of ship.
Not.
I had another look at it. Oh my god. Have you actually been inside it?
Not that I can recall. I know we did have a look at... No, that was at New Deals. No, that wouldn't have been there, no. I haven't climbed in any of the ships in the Crusader showroom yet.
Yeah, well, I went inside and it is a labyrinth in the bottom section.
Okay.
It's just little tunnels and you have to go up a lift and just getting from the ramp, the back ramp to the cockpit takes you a minute at least. In a small little ship like that, oh no, that's not right. It's not the way you're supposed to do it. So I said, nope, I'm going to wait for something better and save up again. So I just wanted to get my bank balance up again a little bit. I was down to 200,000. Now I'm at $1 million again.
Okay.
And I was just about doing my composite another hopper to fill up everything. So I logged, and I am logging in right now.
Okay.
And let me just grab one more item, one more panel somewhere out there. Oh my god! I mean, the panels were absolutely horrific today, or just now.
Not finding
I
many.
got two. No, I found a lot of them,
Oh, okay.
but they were the majority were the small ones, the little strips.
Okay, right.
I actually found an 8,000 with 4 of those freaking little strips in it. 8,000 with 4 little strips. Can you believe it? Then after that, I found a 12,000, and it had 4 little strips and 3 big ones. And I said, "Oh my god, you gotta be joking, people!"
You spend all your time scraping strips.
Little crappy things like that. From one to the next, to the next, to the next. Oh my god. So, let me just have something. Look.
I think my vulture is sitting on Orison at the moment with a full cargo load. I couldn't sell.
Sell it. Oh, you just have to wait about 5 minutes. Sit on the couch there, watch a YouTube or something, and by the time it's finished, you can sell again. So it's not a big.
Yeah. Oh, look, it's not a train smash for me right now. I know that I'm still a long way off my next ship purchase. So I've just
actually filled. What the hell?
Hmm?
The bug hit again. My depot is full.
Oh,
The
okay.
filling station. The hopper is full, so I can go and sell. Holy crap. Damn it. Just wish there
Someone's been throwing out gowns.
parcels again, huh?
Yep, leaving me presents everywhere. So yeah, I had a little adventure yesterday afternoon. I'd obviously been doing all the bounty hunting and mercenary missions here on Hurston area, and I felt like something to do, so I was looking at where all my assets were scattered around the verse so far. And a lot of it was on Hurston. Quite a large amount of armor and weapons and everything was sitting in local inventory in Maker's Point. So I thought, okay, I know that's a risky area, but let's see if I can sneak in there and quickly transfer everything. So I threw in 4 2 SCU crates into the back of the Cutlass Black and armored myself up and weapons and everything for just in case, defensive, and headed over to Maker's Point, landed, went about loading up the crates, and thought, well, while I'm here, let's see if there's any bad guys running around in armor, Got called to arms. No, let's earn a little bit bucks. No contracts or anything. Started moving around the Maker's Point, potting off a few armored people. Just taking my time, taking it easy. They weren't reacting too much to me. I mean, each group that I encountered would react when I shot at them, but it wasn't a everyone was reacting type thing. And then I started hearing some detonations going off, and I'm thinking, that's not gunfire. I'm not throwing grenades. Is there somebody else doing a mission here? So I started looking around, and the next thing I realized there's a fucking ship above me, and it's shooting the crap out of my Cutlass Black. So it's like, okay, so he destroys the thing, and then he flies off. So it's like, alright, fuck you. Now I'm stranded here. And I got 8 SEU full, plus a whole bunch more in the local inventory as well. And there was stuff in the ship inventory, which, no, I had moved that into a crate. So I potted around for a bit, checked to see that no one was lying in ambush or anything. went over to the ship, tractor beamed out the 4 2SU crates, packed them one side. And then it was like, okay, now do I call for an escort, so someone to pick me up and, let them and pay for us, or do I backspace and come back with a reclaimed insurance claim cutlass? So like, nah, it could take too long. So I stripped all my armor and everything off, put it in the local inventory, and backspaced out, back on Hurston, called out Cutlass Black, we had to claim it, went back down, opened the local, got my armor back on, tractor beamed the crates into the Cutlass Black and flew back to Hurston and logged out. So I didn't really lose anything, it was just inconvenient, but yeah, it's arseholes that just fly around just destroying ships just for the hell of it. I mean, it's not piracy.
Yeah,
It's
that's what
just malicious destruction.
And repel. It's just people don't go there for happiness and fun.
No, I get that, and we know that. I mean, we've been there several times and been caught off guard. There and other places. So no, I was aware of the risks. I just thought I'd be lucky and get away scot-free. But besides for the inconvenience of having to backspace and
I don't
claim,
know, for some reason these days there's so many pirates around in the service. It's unbelievable. I think everybody's played the normal gameplay. It's been played out because it's taken so long for the new patch to come that people are just bored to death. So they're trying the new stuff. They're trying other stuff like pirating, like reaping, like
okay,
let's just piss off somebody else.
I can understand that. After a while, several years of playing the same stuff over and over again, yes, it becomes a bit monotonous. And I can understand the PvP environment is a lot more dynamic. There's no predictability because you're flying against another person, not an AI or an algorithm. I get that aspect of the gameplay, and the best way to create a PvP environment when there isn't really one active in the PU is to create one by creating adversaries and piracy, and to a degree it makes sense, and yeah, it can also be a lot of fun to play, I'm sure, for those who don't enjoy it, but then kind of limit it to someone who's willing to engage. Like in some MMOs, there are specific PvP areas, and they're orientated around a particular theme. So, like for instance, like Jumptown, areas of control, and I suppose that's what's coming out with 3.24. But areas that organizations can take over and hold or try and hold on to some advantage to themselves, and competing factions, whether they be pirates or whoever, get to participate, or particular areas where it's designated as a piracy area, and you kind of, I know that sounds a little too confining, I guess, but particular aspects should be known to be dangerous, and piracy happens there because PvP piracy is kind of allowed. Things like that can sort of help control it a bit and allow those that do not want to be involved in the PvP environment can avoid it and continue with their peaceful PvE gameplay. Yes, I understand it's an open sandbox verse and everything, and yes, lawlessness is uncontrolled and stuff like that, and to a degree I get that aspect of the game as well. It's a sandbox. You play how you want to play in the entirety of the sandbox. But for those that are looking for a safer PvE only type environment, there should be some accommodation and areas where they can operate and do those kind of things without the fear of being attacked. And there are safe areas, you know, the HDSFs and whatnot, or, you know, when you do your box runs and stuff like that. I get that. But that limits you to a settled environment. If somebody wants to go and mine an area, or go, you know, practice mining peacefully or salvaging peacefully, there should be areas that are kind of almost in a way demarcated as
Well, that's the part,
PvE only.
Well, the planets or the moons are so big that you can fly in any direction, and somebody finding you that way is just about zero. So you have the size of the
Yes,
universe
okay, right.
by
Yes,
working for you.
that makes sense.
So
Yes. So then, yeah, if you want to be safe, you have to
not
try.
just
You
that.
have to take the risk and go somewhere
If you
far
go
away.
to OM1, you know that other people can get there as well. So you try not to, you know,
True.
take your ship or something to OM1 and just sit around there and hope that nobody's going to get you. Or you go
Yeah.
to OM1 and you fly another 10 minutes in this direction, and, you know, the chance of somebody coming close to you is going to be a lot less.
No, you are quite
So,
correct, and yes, to a degree that, yeah, that makes sense, and it does. It just for somebody who's still new and trying to figure things out, getting attacked by another player when you're only still learning to do box runs, just because you
okay,
happen, you know, it can be very intimidating for a new player to literally get killed when they're learning the game by somebody else who's got
yeah,
a
but that's
bunch
the
of.
kind of stuff we have to go through as well. I mean, it's not
I,
as if
uh, I,
we were
I, I,
spared
I,
this, I'm sure.
no, I get that, and it basically it means that
Started off
everyone.
like hell as well. You know, I can tell you how many times I thought, "Oh, Jesus, I'm gonna get my other shit, and I'm gonna come after you, bastard." Only to find out, shit, it was an actual AI. So,
um. Okay. Yeah. All right. You are correct in that as well. So maybe I'm just. I don't know.
I mean, this game
If
has a huge learning curve,
yes, it
and
does.
if you take
Um.
the risk out of everything, there's nothing to learn.
Um. Yeah,
I like the way
it's literally gets thrown in the deep end, and you learn to swim
if you
or you
want to
drown.
fly around with a cargo full of 18 million worth of stuff in it, that's up to you. Then you'd either get some of your friends on to help you out and to give you a little be your insurance or your safety, or you try and use back routes, or you don't do that much at once so that you don't lose.
Uh,
Trouble
yeah,
is,
no, no,
at the moment you can't really do it because
I
you
get,
can't, just
I do get that, and I understand the concept behind it, and to a degree, yes, this game is a very much a sink or swim game, and it is a very steep learning curve to be able to master it. Um, but and what I'm trying to get at, I think, and maybe um, maybe I'm just looking at it wrong, or I'm trying to word it wrong, is that there are people out there that want to play this game, that want to be able to um, participate in the fun of this verse, but prefer to be in to not engage in PvP. that would prefer to just enjoy the PvE environment. So you would still have your AI bad guys out there, so if you guys wants to go and do a bounty hunting or whatever, you can still do those things. Aware that when he's out there, that it's a PvP restricted area.
I just don't know. I think that will just break the game. If you had people where you can put a little, tick somewhere, and then you can't be killed by other players. I mean,
no, but you've still got the whole PvE environment.
Yeah.
You can still get killed by the bounty that you're hunting. It's AI based. That's fine. But what I'm trying to get at is that somebody then has the opportunity. They're jumping in where they have to swim. It is still a sink or swim, but they don't have the added stress that some player who's going to come along who's got years of skill behind them and just come and pick you off just for the sake of picking you off. That is what makes for it. It can make for a very hostile player environment, and you will then find that the game will lose players, and your player pool will regress into this player versus player aggression on a continuous basis, and that's all it will become. I'm just voicing my opinion, and how I see things. Maybe a little different to how most of the people see, but to me, it would make sense that even if it's just one particular planet, that's a relatively safe environment for someone. They need to get themselves there. Yeah. Okay. All right. Okay. Maybe I'm. Yeah. All right. Okay.
I mean,
never mind.
It's a nice sentiment, but I think it'll make the game so boring after a while, because then people would only go to that one planet, and only the ones that are, less scared will roam the rest of the universe.
But
this way, everybody has the same chance to be rolled over by the good player.
What I'm trying to get at is, yes, it will reach a point where the player will have to venture out, because it will be a limited area. All right. The idea is not to stay there forever. Think of it as putting your child in the shallow end and saying, okay, you can stand here, but feel free to learn to swim. And when you get braver, you can start going deeper. And so the person then, because, well, okay, I've been playing in the shallow end for the last half an hour. Yes, it's fun and everything, but I really want to see what those big kids are up to over there. And so start, paddling out towards there, and then realizing, oh shit, this is a bit deeper here, and the kids are bigger, and they're a bit rougher. But I can take it at my own pace. I can work my way deep into the pool, into the bigger kids area, as I learn to swim better and become more confident in the verse, or in the area. It's a choice. It doesn't have to be restricted to every new player or whatever. It's saying, if you are, want to, get a feel for the game in a relatively safe environment, as in no PvP, you can go in here. But it's the basics. Let you learn the mining, let you learn the salvaging, let you learn the bounty hunting, the basics of it. Get to grips with the feel of things. Very quickly, the person's probably going to get bored as their speed of learning the game becomes better, and they're going to then start venturing out. And it's,
I don't know, there's some people
that way then you don't have new people who have just stepped into the verse getting killed off and going, oh fuck this game, this is so unfair. Because it's those people who go, yeah, Star Citizen's a scam, Star Citizen's a pay to win, Star Citizen's or whatever, and they actually do more damage to the game's reputation than any good.
You're always going to get somebody that's miffed off and will badmouth it.
Yeah, but you
So
don't.
what you have
But
to
you
do
don't.
is
But,
you have
but
to,
if you can make the game more
elevate
appealing.
gameplay. That's the thing. Yeah, I'm not going to coddle somebody.
No,
You
it's not
wanna
about
play
you
that
coddling
game?
them. It's just giving them a slightly safer non-PvP area to get to grips with it.
Outside, 5 kilometers within the area of the base or the station, or you know, nothing can happen to you, and if you get it to that safety, to your beach area. Outside of that, people can wait for you and they can shoot you down if you put a toe outside that. So you have to figure out, maybe I can, while this ship is going, maybe I can go the other way and sneak past them or something like that. That's also a gameplay.
No, I'm not. Okay, I think you're misunderstanding me.
I
It's
just
not.
say we make it too easy for people.
No, it's not about making it too easy. It's not about making it too easy.
Because we survived, we're here. And if you
How
can't
many
kill-
people have rage
like,
quit? How many people have rage quit this game because of a hostile PvP environment? Where they've heard about this game, they've gone and spent money on a package. They're diving into this game. They want to try and figure it out, and the poor guy gets pirated.
If it happens 10 times in a row, I would understand. But if it happens,
I mean,
once or
it's like us getting shot at just outside of an armistice zone for no reason at all.
twice.
Just blown up. No, that's but I can understand piracy as a gameplay, but that's just wanton destruction, just for the fuck of it, and that's the kind of hostile environment that I don't enjoy. If you were to hit us outside of an armistice zone, disable the ship and go, guys, come on board and knock us unconscious or whatever, hold us hostage and say, pay me $1 million and I'll release you, or give me all your cargo and I'll release you. That's piracy, and that is a legitimate gameplay. But you are attacking a person for a particular gain, and that's acceptable.
Yeah.
But if you're a new player and you just leave Everest Harbour and you just get out of the armistice zone and some guy just blows the crap out of you for no reason, for no reason whatsoever, you're going to say, fuck this game, fuck this money that I just blew, and log out. Especially if it happens on a frequent basis. So if you provide a slightly safer area for those who want
If it
to,
would be clear to whoever is attacking, hey, don't do it on an Aurora starter ships. Don't do it to starter ships, because those are normally the newbies. Then you,
yeah, but there are people, there are veterans out there that are flying starter ships still.
Yeah, okay. Well,
I mean, there's a whole organization devoted to flying Auroras.
okay,
So no, that
would be the ones that are going to do piracy most of the time, because they can't really go against any other kind of ship.
yeah.
Or it's harder, let's put it that way. Might just
Sam, hi, welcome to the channel. Wait for
Hello,
pyros.
Sam.
Most PvPs will move over there anyway. Well, you see that Pyro is intended to be a PvP area, so hopefully, hopefully everyone will take their shit over there, and Stanton can become a bit of a safer PvE environment for those that are learning to play the game and whatnot. But there is nothing in place to enforce it, and I wouldn't want people to be it would make Stanton an unrealistic system to do the entire system PvE only. I'm
I
not.
mean,
I'm
the only
not.
thing they would have to do is put more,
But
security
if you have
ships into it.
non PvP areas within Stanton, just maybe one of the moons. Maybe there's bounty hunting was bugged. There's a good chance there'll be less pirates around every time I do a player bounty at the moment. I end up
Yeah,
with a crime save.
4.0 when
Yeah,
Germany
okay.
gets it, you can
Things like
actually
that.
hand those people.
Yeah, okay, yeah. Look, game glitches and everything aside, what I've been trying to get at is that, if you provide a relatively limited, but safer non-PVE area for new players to figure things out, without getting shot to shit by other players just for the sakes of it, it would actually increase the number of players that the game retains long term. Those that want to play a little bit risky and are aware that there is PvP outside that area, and their chances are that they're going to get pirated, not fucking just indiscriminately destroyed, then they're willing to take it. If they want to go full on PvP and get in all the big battles and bounty hunting and whatever or shit, take it to Pyro.
Yeah.
There must be a certain amount of risk. I'm the first, and the verse is huge. I mean, Stanton is fucking huge. Anyway, yes, there are safe places for you to go and hide, to go and do your salvaging and your mining and stuff. But people aren't aware of that, especially newbies. And what is it with a newbie? They will stay close to home and try and do as much as they can until they start feeling comfortable. So if you give them some place close to home where they do feel relatively safe and can learn the ins and outs of the games against an AI and algorithm, just give them that little bit of a safe space. Very soon, though, once they feel a bit more confident, they are going to be delving deeper into the verse. We all did that. But it just improves player retention. To my opinion, that's it. Right, anyway. Just my thoughts. Just my thoughts.
Nope. Don't make it.
You're not SIG. You can't say nope. If somebody hears this and actually agrees with me in
Chris,
SIG...
don't do it. Don't do it.
Ah, man, don't be a wazzy, man.
We had to live through it and we survived, so everybody
Yeah, but
gets a trophy. Bugger that.
no, it's not about that. No, it's not about that. I'm very much understand the deep water, the throw them in the deep end mentality. But if you want to throw me in the deep end, give me a chance. Don't put the fucking sharks in the pool with me.
Well, it's not every time you're gonna get a shark. Might get a nice little.
We are literally diving into the deep end with the sharks at the moment.
Yeah.
And that's not fair to a person who's still trying to learn to swim. That person's going to get out of the water, they're going to have a fear of the water, they're never going to put their toes back in it again. Believe you me, I've tried to teach people to swim, and they just need one little fucking scare, and they are gone. Where am I again? Hangar 7. I've called my ship, and I keep freaking going back to, because I can't remember what hangar I'm in. Hangar 7. Anyway, probably do new player zones at some point. Yeah, that's all it needs to be, and it limited, very limited in the amount of activities or the variation of activities, things like that, so that they want to get out of the shallow end as quickly as possible. But at least they feel safe when they're there. Relatively safe, anyway. Okay. Alright, I think I've stripped everything out of the ship. Alright, well, we're only 2. You're salvaging again.
No, I'm actually. I thought I'd actually filled up my cargo, but I hadn't. So I'm just going to unload my hopper and then see if I can get my bonus,
Okay.
and then I'll try and sell it, and then I'm ready for whatever.
Alright.
Depends
So
on what we're going to do.
well, we were kind of sort of hoping that we would have a full 4 members tonight.
Well, I don't know what Weevil's
Weevil's
doing. He's in
Weevil's
Valheim,
online with Valheim, yeah. Oh, hang on a
but
moment.
Sam should be coming sometime. He said he's going to be later, but he would not be up against maybe doing a bit of mining. Although he does say if there's if the servers are not nice, then it might be quite tedious. So obviously you have to run that mouse wheel and get that stuff into that zone, and if you've got a little bit of lag, that will definitely kill that.
Okay.
That's just the one thing with mining.
Yeah, and the thing though is that neither of us have a mining ship. So we are kind of reliant either on...
Well, I mean, until Sam actually comes here, we'll have to do something else anyway. So, I mean, it's up to us what we want to do until such a time.
Okay. Yeah, I do actually have some bits in my vulture as well that I could actually sell off. And I could also do with a bit more credits too. Mercenary work and bounty missions are not that lucrative.
I don't know if Sam actually heard what I was saying earlier, that I sent him some money. It's 1/3 of the new ship. Just to let you know.
You hear that, Sam? He sent you money.
I sent you money.
Sent you money, honey. Okay, I'm just gonna transfer this stuff over, and I think I'm gonna head back to
So the one thing I'm waiting for is 324, so we can get and put that bloody cargo and just move it around, pick out another ship, throw the stuff in there and go sell it. Not always have to use your vulture to do the same thing. We'll just stack the RMC in your home, in your hangar.
your hangar, yeah.
Just really pile it up there, and then you can take 100, or you can take 500 or 1,000 SCM and sell it off whenever you want to. That's the thing I really would love to do.
Well, we'll get it soon enough. We'll get it soon enough.
I don't know. I think they're going to figure out some way of pissing us off again. Oh
So,
no, sorry, this didn't work, and we have to, do it another 3 weeks.
in my travels at Maker's Point, I picked up a 1 SCU non-standard crate. One of the loot crates, I think.
No, that's actually a ore crate.
An ore crate.
Oh.
That's in front of me at the moment. Anyway,
the one that was top, the square one, that is actually a normal cargo crate. That happens when you have stuff in your inventory and the ship blows up. You actually get one of those crates.
Well, it's a
really square and gray one. That's the...
It doesn't show anything in it. Oh, no, it does. No, okay, no, that's just stuff that I've thrown in there. No, this wasn't in my ship. This was...
It doesn't actually, stick to the...
Oh, hang on a moment, hang on a moment.
Grid that much.
No, wait. Open. Sorry, no, I was just open inventory. Me dumbass.
I
Yeah.
think it sticks to the cargo grid. That's the one thing.
Yeah.
Otherwise-
Okay, so alright. Everything is now transferred from Everest to my ship. I'm going back to Orison.